Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Mommy E, your favorite grandma. As I mentioned in my reaction video about Somalia, a rich heritage and a bright future, I promised that I would make more videos about Somalia. So I am here doing another one. I hope this give justice to the beautiful country that is presented in this video. Let me first give thanks to our viewers, Mufasa Canada, Kamal Abdi, Imran Mohammed Farah, Shukri Ibrahim, Daily Quran, Ahmed Safid Kadeh, and Wakti Yowayu. I hope I pronounce your names right. And to others who I was not able to mention, I will still mention your names in my next videos. So I am excited to watch this video about Somalia. So please come and join me. Now come and let us learn more about Somalia.
Somalia, officially called the Federal Republic of Somalia, is a country located in the Horn of Africa. It is bordered by Ethiopia to the west, the Gulf of Aden to the north, the Somali Sea to the east, and Kenya to the southwest. Somalia is well known for its outstanding scenery as well as its beautiful people. So in this video, we will be talking about 10 surprising facts about Somalia. How's it going, FTD Facts family? It's your girl, Rawan Hidafa, coming back at you with another one of your favorite videos. Before I get started with the video though, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below if you happen to be from Somalia. Oh, and as always, make sure to watch the whole video to find out the most surprising fact about Somalia. So, the first surprising fact about Somalia is that the camel in Somalia is actually so important to the Somali people. More important than you think, actually, because it's one of the most widely recognized symbols in Somalia. This is because the camel provides meat, milk, transportation, income, and status for those who own one in Somalia. The importance of the camel is also evident in Somali oral traditions. One famous Somali poet, Syed Maximid Abdali Sazan, states that a she-camel is a mother to him who owns it, whereas a he-camel is the artery on which hangs life itself. The practical uses of the camel have been described by Somalis in their extensive oral poetry, handed down through generations from father to son. It ultimately forms a complete literary tradition composed of poems, proverbs, metaphors, and tales of wisdom. Another surprising fact about Somalia that not many people are aware of is that the Somali coastline is actually one of the longest coastlines on Africa's mainland.
I thought it's the longest.
Stretches over 3,333 kilometers, consists of the Gulf of Aden to the north, the Gaddafi Channel to the northeast, and the Somali Sea to the east. The coastline plays a major role in maintaining the economy of the country by fishing and trade, as all other fields of economy are not very productive. The fact at number 8 is that there are a number of outstanding forests and savannas in Somalia. Although Somalia is known for its hot weather, there's actually surprisingly many beautiful waterfalls in Somalia. These waterfalls are otherwise known as the Lamadaya and are located in the Kalmadao mountain range in the northern Sanaj region of Somaliland. The meaning of the word in the Afro-Asiatic Somali language is not to be looked at, which refers to the waterfall's steep incline atop a high hill. The nearest town to Lamadaya is Ulhid, which is situated towards the Red Sea coast. These places are very beautiful and it's very unique to see them. At fact number 7 is the civil war in Somalia. The civil war in Somalia has been going on for over a decade, and Somalia has descended into civil war after the overthrow of its dictator, Mohammed Siad Barre, in 1991. Since that time, although there has been progress, the government of Somalia is not exactly where everyone wants it to be, as it still has never had an effective central government. In the absence of a central government, Somalia became a failed state. The UN then withdrew in 1995, having incurred significant casualties, but no central authority had yet been reestablished. After the collapse of the central government, there was some return to customary and religious law in most regions. Though the fact that Somalia is one of the countries currently suffering a humanitarian crisis may not be too surprising to people, not many people know that the extent to which that is true. Somalia actually faces a humanitarian crisis with more than 2 million people threatened by severe hunger. A further 3 billion people are uncertain of their next meal, as research shows. This emergency comes 2 years after the threat of a major disaster in the unstable East African state was averted by timely aid from the international community. Experts describe this crisis as a climate emergency and say communities are still struggling to recover from the lengthy drought that ended in 2017. Another surprising fact that most people don't know about Somalia is that the ancient rock paintings dating back 5,000 years have been found in the northern part of Somalia, otherwise known as La Scale Complex, which are cave formation on the rural outskirts of Hargeisa, Somaliland, contains some of the earliest rock paintings on the continent. The La Scale cave paintings are thought to be some of the most vivid rock art in Africa. Among other things, they depict cattle in ceremonial robes accompanied by humans who are believed to have been inhabitants of the region. The necks of the cattle are embellished with a kind of plastron, and some of the cattle are also portrayed wearing decorative robes. Besides long-horned cattle, the rock art also shows an image of a domesticated dog, several paintings of Canidae, as well as a giraffe. The site is also excellently preserved due to the location of these paintings. Another fact that most people don't know about Somalia is that more than half of the residents of Somalia are actually self-employed. They are farmers, herders, and independent business owners. Wherever Somali people find peace, they easily establish business and flourish. You can find successful Somali business communities in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Ethiopia. Not many people know that the national animal for Somalia is the Panthera pardus, otherwise known as the leopard. The leopard is one of the 5 extant species in the genus Panthera, a member of the Felidae. It occurs in a wide range of sub-Saharan Africa and small parts of Western and Central Asia, on the Indian subcontinent to Southeast and East Asia, and unsurprisingly, this includes the country of Somalia. Another thing that not many people are aware of is that the country of Somalia is well known for its poets. Somalia has long built the oral tradition of storytelling and poetry, which has successfully been passed from one generation to the next. These stories and poems were later written down around the 20th century. Their poetry was usually about politics, history, philosophy, and praises. Notable Somali poets include Syed Muhammad, Abdullah Hassan, and his contemporaries such as Garad Farah, Raid Ugas, and Ismail Mary. It also features later generation poets like Muhammad Ibrahim Warsami, Abdullahi Sultan Tima Adey, Abdul Qadir Hirsi, and Abdullah Muhammad Isi Sangu. Last fact about Somalia. So while most African countries have ethnically diverse populations, Somalia is one of the continent's most ethnically homogeneous nations. 85% of the country's population comprises of ethnic Somalis, and they are mainly found in northern Somalia. The ethnic minorities are primarily in the southern part of the country and include the Bantus, Ethiopians, Arabs, Persians, and Europeans, including French and Italian people. Okay guys, that's all I have for you for this episode. Somalia is a country full of rich history, and although they've had a few dark times, the country's people always unite to overcome adversity together. Make sure to leave your comments down below and tell me what you think about Somalia, or if you've ever been to Somalia. And as always guys, make sure to check out this related video over here. You gotta see this one, trust me. And make sure to check out my Instagram and YouTube channel down below to see what I'm up to. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe down below and ring that bell so you can be notified of our next video. I look forward to seeing you guys in our next episode. Bye!
I wanna make a reaction about the number 9. Surprising fact, which is the longest coastline. It was mentioned here that it is just one of the longest. But I know in my previous video, it was mentioned that it is the longest coastline. Well, enough of that. So, being the longest coastline, I presume that most of the economy of Somalia is came from fishing, from trade, or if possible, you can have also some resource there that will generate tourism. I will not mention any more about the number 5. What I want to emphasize is the number 4, which is the entrepreneurial spirit of the almost more than 50% of the people, which is a very good indication of progress. You know, because being entrepreneurial, that means you are an advocate and a follower, a believer of hard work. The number 2 fact is also very good because of the poetry, the storytelling. That is a good trait of a country, good trait of the people, you know, because that is, if there are many poets and storytellers, the story and the history of the people and the nation will be translated from one generation to the next. And the number 1, I like the number 1 because it says that it is more homogeneous. I think there's only one religion, mostly, almost 100% is Muslim, and one language. You are a great country with all your resources. You are a beautiful country. The only problem is your internal conflict. Based on the videos that I watch, I learned it is the instability of the government that is the problem. And from some comments I gathered, it is because of conflicts, the warring between clans, between sub-clans and regions. And I learned that you are now under a federal government. I hope that you will really have a bright future. Once you already have marked your place in the world, you were once the jewel of Africa. I hope and I pray that you will regain that title again. I hope and I pray that there will be peace in your country so that the progress that you deserve will really be attained. Because, as I always say, without peace, there will be no progress. I do not know the status of Somalia at this time, since the beginning of the pandemic. I am not informed and I haven't learned yet about the current situation. I hope the YouTubers in Somalia will present your country at the present time. And with my prayer, I want to bid you peace, friendship, and goodwill. And please like this video, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Comment down below. Please send me your feedback. If there are things that I need to improve on or to clarify, please don't hesitate to write it down. And thank you for watching. See you again in my next upload.